How to find your passion. Okay, this is a very impromptu video here. I'm going to be talking about how to find your passion. And I have a friend who actually asked me a particular question that has nothing to do with how to find your passion, but it actually does. So I have a friend who requested I do a video on how to find your purpose in life. And I'm going to answer that in this video, but probably not in the way that you may have heard before. Oprah said, life isn't about finding yourself. It's about creating yourself. And I think that finding your purpose, it goes for finding your purpose as well. So life isn't about finding your purpose, it's about creating your purpose. And I really don't think that you can find your purpose without focusing on what it is that you love doing, on your passion. You know, I think that in order to get to your life purpose, you actually need to be emotionally driven by something. And that's where passion comes in. You know, passion is a powerful energy. It's actually defined as an uncontrollable, strong emotion. And if you are not passionate about anything, you will not be driven emotionally. You won't have that fuel towards a life purpose of your own. So I think the first question here is, how do you find your passion? Not how do I find my life purpose? And if you start with your passion, you will find your life purpose. It's inevitable. You know, passion is the energy that propels you towards what it is you're supposed to be doing on this earth, and what gets you so driven. What is the reason you wake up every single morning, and what is the reason that you are just so ecstatic about whatever it is that you're doing that you can't even sleep at night. That is passion. That is also life purpose. You know, if you don't know what your passion is, your purpose right now is to find it. So my phone ran out of memory space and I had to, well, I didn't have to stop that video, it just cut out because I ran out of space. So I am starting off where I left off, and I was going to go into talking about the different ways that you can find your passion. There's 3 ways that I've identified that have really helped me find what it is I'm passionate about. And the first thing is being open to trying new experiences. So if you haven't found your passion yet, it makes sense to try new things. You know, whatever you're doing now, if that doesn't include something that you're excited about or really happy about, something that you really, really enjoy, then be open to trying out new experiences and meeting new people and interacting with new things, because it's through that you'll be able to find out what you don't like and what you do like. You know, if I was not open to attending a networking meeting, I don't know how many years ago it was, but this was in the very early stages, like before I even had a Satino Artists, my business. If I wasn't open to going to that meeting, I would have never, I don't even know if I would be here right now with my business and doing what I'm doing right now, helping other creative entrepreneurs with social media marketing and helping others uplift their passion, helping others live their passion, just through technology and all of these resources that we have online. I would have never known that is something I love to do. I was going to school for med school, and it was a complete 180. So you really never know where your experiences, your life experiences can take you. And you never know who you're going to meet that is going to have that inspiring impact upon you, that is going to influence you in ways that you never would have dreamed of before. So really important to try out new experiences. And so the second thing that that you can do to find your passion is to listen to your heart, is to be honest with yourself. Now, this isn't like a cliche thing here. It does kind of sound cliche, but it's totally true. You know, if you are listening to your body, you're listening to your emotions, how you feel when you're doing an activity or when you are experiencing something new, perhaps. If you are not acknowledging the way you feel, then you're not going to act upon it. You're not going to let me give you an example that might be easier to understand. So when I first started my singing career, I obviously knew a long time ago that I was passionate about singing. I loved singing, but I didn't acknowledge it because I didn't think it was real. You know, I dismissed that feeling basically. And I was going more with listening to my head, like, oh, that's not an actual thing. You can't do singing. I wasn't listening to my heart. But once I started acknowledging that passion, once I started listening to it and putting more energy into it, like, I love singing, so why not take singing lessons? And why not, go see other people perform and all of this stuff. It wasn't until I started doing that, putting more energy into what it is that I felt a love for, that it opened up doors into recording my album, going on tour across Canada, performing on stage, all of these things that has come out of me just listening to my heart and listening to myself. So be honest with yourself. What is it that you love doing, that you really enjoy doing, and follow that? And the third thing that can really help you find your passion is just asking yourself the right questions. You may have heard of other people asking you like, well, what is it that you love to do? What do you enjoy doing? And sometimes it can be as simple, like finding your passion can be as simple as just asking yourself what you love to do, but it's really a combination of all these things that I'm talking about. So not only asking yourself what you love to do, but asking yourself, if money were no object, if in an ideal world, if it has nothing to do with money or time or looking too young or looking too old or any of those crazy excuses that people come up with, what would you be doing right now? What would make you so happy to do? What would really get you excited about waking up every single morning? What some other questions I have here written down. What have you always dreamed of doing or being? There are just so many questions that you can ask yourself. I actually put together a worksheet. I called it the Dream-Driven Worksheet, Dream-Driven Goal-Setting Worksheet, that asks you some of these questions about, what do you want to be known for? And following that, what do you love doing? Following that, what do you love being? What do you want to have? What do you want to do 5 years from now? And I put down all of those questions into this worksheet. And I'm actually going to put the link down below in the description for you, because through that worksheet, you can identify what it is you want to put more energy on. And from that, you can take the first step towards making it a reality. And even if you don't identify that it's your passion right away, just by you taking that first step, it can lead you towards those new experiences, meeting those new people, all of these things that will help you down the right path, basically. So I'll put that link down in the description below. Those are 3 things, guys, that have helped me find my passion, and I hope you've gotten some value out of this video. I will, like I said, I'll include the link down below for that dream-driven goal-setting worksheet, so you can start asking yourself some of those questions. And if there's any comments or questions that you might have, please leave them down below in this video. I'd be very happy to answer them. Alright guys, if you got any value at all out of this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel for some more good stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video. Ciao for now.